What's up, guys? This is GKCookin, back with another episode. Today I got a real fresh one for you, fresh out of the water that is. We're gonna be shucking some oysters and baking them up. It's gonna be super delicious. Shout out to the Austin Oyster Co. These guys hooked me up with this awesome shirt. Got me some oysters that I'm gonna be using for this video. To all my fellow Austinites that are gonna be throwing a party soon, make sure to hit these guys up. They'll actually shuck oysters for you at your party, make it really easy, just for you to have a good time and enjoy some fresh shucked oysters. Use my link down below to get yourself 10% off. It's Grant 10.
Grant 10.
Check that out. Lastly, help your boy out. Like this video, smash that subscribe button real quick. Let's jump into this thing, huh? All right, y'all, so the way these are gonna work is we're gonna shuck these oysters. We're gonna put them on a bed of rice. After that, we're gonna put a butter combination on top of it and then sprinkle over the top our browned breadcrumbs. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the butter combination, right? So I've got a stick and a half of butter here that I melted. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into our bowl. Right here, I have about 3/4 of a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. We're gonna go ahead and dump that in there as well. We're also going to be adding in here the juice of 1 lemon, or I actually have these ginormous lemons, so if you're just using normal size lemons, you're gonna want about 2 lemons worth of juice. Get these seeds out of here. It's already juicing, check that out. Look how juicy that is. Get a fork, stick this in here and turn it while you're squeezing it. Get all that extra juice out of there. Last step, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up what'll equate to about a 1/2 cup of fresh parsley. Just give it a nice run through. I want it to be pretty fine. Make sure you're inching those fingers back. Don't want to get them caught. Chuck that, you know what I mean? A little chop. We're gonna dump this in. Check this out. And that's what we're gonna be putting on the top of them. That's what's gonna give them that delicious flavor. And we're gonna go ahead and roast our garlic and brown our breadcrumbs. So in the pan, I'm gonna go ahead and put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, just like that. And then right here, I have 5 cloves of garlic that I chopped up in advance. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that in. And as you can see, when you have hot oil in a hot pan, that garlic is just gonna start toasting up real good. I have 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs right here. I'm just gonna cover it up in it. Our goal is just to brown the breadcrumbs. They don't need too long. Probably about 5 minutes or so until they turn nice and brown. This is actually good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the heat. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and shuck ourselves some oysters. First off, I wanna lay a bed of rice on my tray just so it allows the oysters to sit properly. So I'm just gonna spread that around. You can also use rock salt if that's easier and you have more rock salt than rice. First step in shucking oysters, most important step, put on some gloves. You'll thank me, I promise. Give you the quick rundown. Here is the top side and here is the bottom side. The rounded side is gonna be the bottom. You're gonna wiggle it in there. Once you feel that pop, you're gonna run your blade across the top, just like that. You're gonna pull it off, throw that aside. So we're gonna sever this part of it as well. You wanna make sure that it moves around real well. And keep that brine in there too. That's super important for these things. We're gonna set it over here on our rice until we're ready to bake it. All right, look at that. All right, y'all, so we got all of our oysters right here, all shucked up. So what we wanna do is we wanna get some of this butter combination. We just wanna put a little bit on top of each one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do just that. And again, make sure you're keeping all of that brine inside these oysters. That's really important when we go to cook these. Got all of these taken care of as far as the butter is concerned. Over the top of these, we're gonna sprinkle a good amount of this, these brown breadcrumbs, as well as garlic. Just get them just like that. We're gonna make make a little bit of a mess here. It's okay though. Make sure you get them real good, huh? Ooh, baby, I'm excited. AustinOysterCo.com. Be sure to head over there and check those guys out. If you don't want to do this for yourself, they'll come over and shuck a party for you. It'll be an awesome time, I promise. Check out that 10% off code down below as well if you're gonna. Just lastly, we're gonna top these off with a little bit of sweet paprika. Just sprinkle a little bit over the top, just like that. We're gonna hit them with a little bit of the Sicilian Blend Seasoning as well. We got our oven on 425 degrees. I'm gonna throw these in for about 6 to 8 minutes. You'll be able to tell when they're done, whenever they're nice and golden brown on the top. So let's pop these guys in. You guys are wondering what's on my head right now. Check this bad boy out. Told you guys they were coming. Look what we got. Little GKCookin action up top. If you guys want one of these, go on my Instagram and DM me. I'm gonna be selling these until they're gone. I have just a few left, and we're gonna have the next round coming in here in a few weeks. Check this one out. This is what Ask Ketchum used to do. Over the top. Whenever he was getting into battle mode, it's what oysters will do for you. Damn! They're on your handy dandy mitten. Let's get these things out, huh? Super excited for these. Look at those, huh? Man, these things look so good. Lou, what do you think? Lou, what do you think about these, huh? I don't know if he cares, honestly. Let's go ahead and get this thing plated up. So, a lot of times you would actually serve these as an appetizer, maybe like an hors d'oeuvre at a party. Tonight, I'm just gonna pop these things back, though. I'm just gonna lay these guys on this plate. Like this one. This one looks really good. Rice off of there. I'll get a couple of lemons on here for serving. We're gonna hit these with a little bit of parsley. Just a little bit, sprinkle over the top. We got ourselves some delicious baked oysters right here. Guys, if you like this episode, please go ahead and like this video. Smash that subscribe button for me. Stay tuned for the journey. We're gonna be on a long ride. It's gonna be a really, really good one, I promise. We're gonna be doing a lot more stuff just like this one every week. Just remember too, if you wanna book with these Austin Oyster guys, use my code down below, Grant10, get you 10% off on your next order. Shuck it. Guys, ready for some action? Woo! That's a chop.